My girlfriend is a semi-vegetarian vegan, so it's really hard to find things that I both find tasty and that she can eat. I'd seen many people make a vegetarian carbonara, so that was the goal here. I'd never tried it with fresh pasta before, but honestly, it came out way better than I thought it would, given that a lot of recipes
This is
call
our
for dried
winter what we
pasta.
ate today.
I used shiitake mushrooms here mainly because these are very meaty and kind of mimic a bacony thing. And I also added some peas for extra protein because that's important as well, especially when vegans and vegetarians don't get it traditional ways. I bought these peas from Trader Joe's, and honestly, I would never go back to frozen peas after eating them. They're just the English peas, and you can find them in the veggie section.
Be sure to make like takes.
I really get a lot of enjoyment out of cooking for other people because it really is a way to show that you love them. Because you're not going to feed somebody you don't like, unless you're trying to poison them. The simplest method for making carbonara now is putting a little bit of water to cook and temper your sauce, so that's definitely one of the key highlights from this. Additionally, you want to really roast off your mushrooms here, that way you can get a deep brown caramelization color on them. I feel like cooking can sometimes be like writer's block, or if you're dealing with like seasonal depression where you're just not cooking as many things or you're just feeling less inspired overall. This season changed me in particular as I dealt with heavy seasonal depression. I don't really know what it was, but for about a week I was only eating takeout, and honestly, the things that you get from takeout typically aren't the healthiest, and it kind of becomes a vicious cycle on you're treating your body like crap, and then you're also not taking care of yourself. I think it's also been hard in general to buy groceries as just prices keep going up, and then you can't really feed yourself, and then you're asking, okay, why not just get takeout for every meal? Because it's just simple and easier. I feel like there are a few YouTube gurus that tell you, hey, don't cook for yourself and just pay somebody else because it's worth it money-wise, but not everything is about money. I think one of the few things of joy that you can have in this life really is a home-cooked meal, knowing that it was cooked by somebody that really does care. While that narrative is overplayed, it is really true.
Show it slowly coming together.
I think another thing too in the cooking YouTube community is this focus on authentic and tradition. And it really is a tough balance when it comes down to it. Because the dishes that people grew up loving, they don't want to see them butchered or bastardized. But at the same time, how do you innovate on something that's already been done that won't offend others? That's the real striking point and hotspot for where innovation can happen. I know I get offended when somebody uses non-traditional pho ingredients, but at the same time I haven't given it a try, so maybe if I give it a try. Also, the idea of gatekeeping and just like not preventing others from trying one culture's food seems wrong. Many ethnicities share the same dish with slight tweaks to it, because that's again where innovation comes from. It turns out there really is no such thing as culture, and the only thing that there is human culture. At the end of the day, we're all just trying to live on this blue marble in space.